And then all he's going to do, Jacob, I want you to keep your eyes on that letter, and I just want you to turn your head side to side to the beat. And basically, I should be asking him, is the letter blurry?
No.
If it's not blurry, then we'll go ahead and raise the metronome up. How's that?
Oh, it's blurry now.
It's blurry? Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So let's keep doing that. Fixate your eyes on that A. We'll do it for about 1 minute. And since this is an acute case, it'll be for about 12 minutes. So he'll go for a minute and then take a break for another minute.
Okay. So if it's too difficult for you, we're going to have you sit down. And we're going to do the same exact thing that our PT described earlier. But instead you feel more stable, or you're not going to feel as off balance. And so we're going to go ahead and start this one. Is it a bit blurry?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
Good. So we would do it for the same amount of time. And then if the standing position, you can go ahead and stop. And if the standing position from original, so you could go ahead and stand up. So if that starting off exercise was too easy for you, we would do the same exact thing as described before, but at a faster speed for you to work a little bit harder on that adaptation. Okay, so go ahead and hold it out in front. And then we're going to set the metronome higher for your head to move a little bit faster, okay? Go ahead and move. And it's still a little bit blurry.
Yes.
Okay, good. So that's what we want for you to be able to adapt. You can go ahead and stop.
All right, the next exercise we're going to be doing is called X2. And what this is a more advanced form of the X1 exercise you did earlier. And we're going to be performing this exercise just because you performed well in the last one and to further improve your gaze stability. All right, so I'll show you how you perform this. We're going to have a metronome playing when you start, but you're going to be moving the sign to the opposite side while looking away and still keeping your eye on the letter and able to read it, and then go back and turn your head the opposite direction, and you're going to repeat that motion to the metronome for a minute. Okay? Okay. All right, so then get into position, keep your eye fixed on the target, and then we'll start the metronome now.
How's that doing? Is it blurry? Can you still see it?
It's not really blurry.
Okay, so we're going to make this a little bit harder. I'm going to have the metronome be turned up, and I want you to keep doing the same thing, but this time it should cause a little bit of blurring. How's that? Yeah,
that's definitely blurry now.
Okay, but you can still read the A?
Yes.
All right. Okay, so that's good. We would continue doing that for a minute in a real treatment session. And then if that was too difficult for him, we could just take longer rest breaks because he said that it was blurry, but he was still able to see it. So we'd complete the minute, but just take a longer rest break.
So in addition to vestibular exercises, we also want to work on our patient's balance. And so the first exercise that we have here is just a foam pad to challenge his proprioception and somatosensory balance systems. And so I want you to just stand on the pad for me. Okay, and how does that feel?
Feels okay for now.
Okay, is that easy, medium, hard?
I think it's a little difficult, but I can
Not
manage.
too bad?
Yeah.
Okay, so to make that a little bit harder, since he said it's not too bad, we can go ahead and have him close his eyes. So go ahead and close your eyes. And how's that feeling?
Feeling a little bit more unsteady.
Mm-hmm. So he definitely increased his sway with eyes closed. So if that is too intense, then we can have him open his eyes again. So open your eyes. Instead, we can do a tandem. So I want you to put one foot in front of the other and tell me how that feels. Is it challenging, easy, hard?
It's challenging than with my eyes opening, but a little bit better from my eyes were closed.
Okay. So that would be a good place that we could start. We could have him here for about a minute and then rest for about 3 to 4 sets. If the foam pad was too hard to begin with, we can have him off the foam pad. So to regress, we could have him just stand like this, have him close his eyes, and see how he does with his eyes closed to take out his vision. We're going to rely solely on somatosensory and Vestib. If we wanted to open the eyes, we can do tandem. And then we could also do single leg stance. So this would be a regression that these would be regression progressions, if you will, before we get to the foam pad.